What if I told you there are hidden triggers that make you say yes every day without you even realizing it? These are the psychological shortcuts marketers, salespeople, and even your friends use to influence your decisions. Dr. Robert Cialdini calls them the weapons of influence. 6 powerful principles that shape everything from your morning coffee run to million-dollar deals. They're not just tricks, they're how our brains simplify the thousands of choices we face daily. But here's the catch. These principles can be used to help you or to manipulate you. Today we'll break down each one, show you real-world examples, and give you the power to spot persuasion in action. Ready to see the matrix? Let's dive in. First up, reciprocity. If someone gives you something, you feel compelled to give back. It's hardwired into us. Ever get a free sample at the store? That tiny gift isn't just generosity, it's a psychological hook. Suddenly you feel a subtle pressure to buy, even if you didn't want the product. Charities know this too. They'll send you free address labels or a nickel in the mail, betting you'll feel obligated to donate. It's not about the value, it's about the act of giving. This principle works everywhere. A friend buys you coffee, you insist on getting the next one. Someone helps you move, you feel you owe them. Marketers, negotiators, even YouTubers use reciprocity. Free content? They hope you'll subscribe or like in return. The wild part? Even unwanted favors trigger this urge. Think of someone washing your windshield at a stoplight. You didn't ask, but you still feel a twinge of obligation. Studies show this works. Buy someone a Coke, and they are more likely to buy your raffle tickets, even if the tickets cost more than the Coke. In negotiations, a small concession from one side often triggers a concession from the other. It's a dance of give and take. Reciprocity is the glue of social life, but it can be exploited. Next time you get something free, pause and ask, is this a genuine gift or a persuasion tactic? Recognizing reciprocity puts you back in control. Don't let invisible strings pull your decisions. Use this principle to build real relationships, not just to get what you want. And if you appreciate this video, maybe hit that like button. No pressure. Reciprocity is everywhere. Spot it and you'll never see free the same way again. It's a powerful force, but now you know how it works. Stay aware and you'll make smarter choices. Let's move to the next weapon. Ready? Here we go. Next, commitment and consistency. Once we make a choice, we feel pressure to stick with it, publicly and privately. That's why writing down goals or telling friends about resolutions works. You've made a commitment and your brain wants to stay consistent. Salespeople use the foot in the door trick, get you to agree to something small, then ask for more. You said yes once, so you're more likely to say yes again. Agree to a tiny request, like signing a petition, and suddenly you're open to bigger asks, like donating money. We justify our choices after the fact, convincing ourselves we made the right call. Companies know this. That's why they have you sign contracts or fill out forms. The act of writing cements your commitment. Brand loyalty, it's not just about the product. You bought an iPhone, told your friends, and now you're an iPhone person. Switching brands feels like betraying yourself. This principle can be used for good, like sticking to healthy habits or to trap you in decisions you wouldn't otherwise make. Even small yeses can lead to big commitments. Be careful what you agree to, even if it seems minor. Before you say yes, ask, is this a path I want to keep walking? Your mind will push you to stay consistent for better or worse. Use this force for your own growth, not just to please others. Remember, every commitment is a step down a path. Make sure it's the right one. Don't let others steer your journey with tiny asks. Stay mindful and you'll avoid the mind trap. Ready for the next principle? Let's keep going. Social proof. When in doubt, we look to others to decide what's right. See a crowd looking up? You look up too. Packed restaurant? Must be good. Online reviews, testimonials, and long lines outside clubs all use this principle. Companies beg for reviews because every 5-star rating is social proof for the next customer. Nightclubs manufacture long lines to signal popularity, even if the place is half empty. Social proof is strongest when we're uncertain or new to a situation. We trust the crowd's judgment, especially if the people seem similar to us. That's why ads use testimonials from people just like you. Even laugh tracks on TV make us laugh more. Our brains follow the crowd, even if it's fake. But social proof can go wrong. Mob mentality, viral challenges, and bad trends all start with people following others without thinking. The wisdom of the crowd can quickly become the madness of the mob. So next time you see a trend, a long line, or a viral product, pause. Are you making your own choice or just following the herd? Social proof is a shortcut. Use it, but don't let it replace your own judgment. Be aware and you'll avoid being swept up by the crowd. Let's move on to the next weapon of influence. Authority. When an expert speaks, we tend to listen, often without question. From childhood, we're taught to obey parents, teachers, doctors. It becomes automatic. The Milgram experiment proved how far we'll go to obey authority, even against our own morals. Uniforms, titles, and symbols like lab coats or expensive suits trigger this response, even if the authority is fake. 4 out of 5 dentists recommend we trust the title, not the evidence. Con artists know this. Dress the part, act confident, and people will follow. But not all authority is real. Financial gurus with flashy cars may have no real expertise. True authority welcomes questions. Fake authority fears them. Always ask, is this person truly an expert? What are their credentials? Are they selling or informing? Don't let symbols of authority shut down your critical thinking. Respect real expertise, but stay skeptical. The world is full of people wearing the costume of authority. Look past the surface. Judge the message, not just the messenger. Authority can guide you, but don't let it blind you. Stay sharp and you'll avoid being fooled by the lab coat. Next, the power of liking. Liking, simply put, we say yes to people we like. You're more likely to buy from a friend than a stranger. That's the power of liking. What makes us like someone? Attractiveness, similarity, compliments, and cooperation. Attractive people get a halo effect. We assume they're smarter, kinder, better. Salespeople mirror your interests, find common ground, and flatter you to build rapport. Even a simple compliment can make us more open to persuasion. We also like people who work with us toward a goal. Think good cop, bad cop. Advertisers link products to celebrities or things we already like, hoping the good feelings transfer. The classic Tupperware party, it's all about liking, friends, food, and social pressure to buy. In business, networking is about building relationships. People do business with those they like, but don't let charm cloud your judgment. When you feel persuaded, ask, do I like the idea or just the person? Make decisions based on value, not just likability. Liking is powerful. Use it to build real connections, not just to get your way. Stay aware, and you'll make smarter choices. Let's look at the final weapon, scarcity. Scarcity. When something is limited, we want it more. Only 3 left, or sale ends at midnight. These messages create urgency and FOMO. We use scarcity as a shortcut for value. If it's rare, it must be good. Collectibles, limited editions, and flash sales all tap into this instinct. When our freedom to choose is threatened, we want the item even more. Psychological reactance in action. Airlines and booking sites use scarcity and social proof. Only 2 seats left at this price. Scarcity isn't just about quantity, it's about time too. Deadlines force quick decisions. Exclusive information feels more valuable even if it's not. Auctions combine scarcity, competition, and social proof, driving prices way up. Even in relationships, playing hard to get works because it creates scarcity, but urgency can cloud your judgment. When you feel pressured to act fast, pause. Is this really valuable or just scarce? Don't let FOMO make your decisions for you. Scarcity is a powerful motivator. Use it wisely and don't let it trick you. Now let's wrap up with how to use these principles for good. You've just learned the 6 secret weapons of influence. Reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, authority, liking and scarcity. These principles shape your world, often without you noticing. Now you can spot them in action and make smarter, more conscious choices. Use this knowledge ethically to build trust, communicate better and create positive outcomes. Don't manipulate, empower. With great power comes great responsibility. Which principles surprised you most? Where do you see them in your life? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more psychology deep dives. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, stay curious.